Okay, this is TSA Oxford 2020, question 36. This already looks familiar, and I think it's made at least 2 appearances on past papers in various different formats. I think there was one with somebody trying to pave a yard, and there was another one where someone was trying to, I think, frame a painting or something. But there's a lot of these where the question is 2 parts, right? Like, just because this figure you see here is, let's say, 10 meters by 12.5 meters, you have to consider this portion here, the dark shaded part, which is the border, and the border is included within the overall length or width of the figure described. So let's just focus on that as we approach this question, because again, it is a common question format and you're going to get really good at this as you go along. Okay, the whole of my garden is a patio, which is 12.5 by 10.5 meters. I'm going to resurface it. I would like my patio to include a 25 centimeter border of bricks and the remainder to be covered with paving slabs. Okay, so this is going to be paving slabs. This black part here, this shaded part, is going to be 25 centimeters width, and I want it to be bricks. Okay, got it. The bricks I'm going to use for the border are 25 by 25. Okay, so 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters. Okay, and the paving slabs I will use in the middle are going to be 30 by 20. Okay, so it's going to be 30 by 20 centimeters. Okay, got it. Or 30 by 20, 20 by 30, doesn't matter. Okay. What is the total number of bricks and paving slabs that I will need for my patio? So the answer is going to be the number of paving slabs plus bricks equals X, the total, which is the answer. Okay, so let's approach this. First, let's calculate the inside. To calculate the inside, we need to remove 25 centimeters from both sides, because you need to remove 25 centimeters from here and 25 centimeters from here off of 12.5 meters. That's how you're going to calculate the inside length. You don't want the outside length, because remember, the outside is going to be bricks. It's not going to be paving slabs. So 12.5 meters minus 50 centimeters. Remember, there's 100 centimeters in a meter. So 12.5 meters minus 50 centimeters, which is half a meter, equals 12 meters. And 10.5 minus half is 10. Okay, so let's take these two figures, 10 width and then 12 length, and this is the paving slab area. Okay, so we know paving slab is 12 by 10 meters. Oops, let's see here. Oops, let's delete that. Okay, and we saw here that the paving stones inside are 30 by 20. Okay, so it's going to be each paving stone is going to be 30 by 20 centimeters. Okay, so 30 centimeters, as I said before, 100 centimeters per meter. So 30 centimeters is 0.3 meters. So you can just divide by 0.3 meters. Okay, and that's going to be equal to 4, okay, let's see, 4 would make it 1.2 meters. 4D would be 12 meters. Sorry, that took a little bit longer than I expected. Okay, so you need 40 of these paving stones running lengthwise to cover the 12 meters. How many do you need going up? So you do 10 divided by 0.2. That means you need 5 per meter. 5 times 10 meters is 50 meters. Okay, so 50. So you need 40 going lengthwise. You need 50 going widthwise. 40 times 50 equals 2,000 paving stones. Okay, so You need 2,000 paving slabs, that is. Okay. So most people will be like, oh, let me select 2,000. Well, hold on a second. Don't forget, we need to add the bricks on the border. So 2,000 cannot possibly be the answer because that's only the number of the paving slabs. Let's look at the border. So we talked about this. The border, it's going to be, the border is going to be 25 centimeters, and it's going to run the full 10.5 meters. Remember, because it includes this edge part here. And that's actually another thing we should focus on, the fact that the corner pieces need to be included. You see, that's actually one of those things. You see how the numbers are off by 4? This is if you forget the corner pieces, right? If you forget the 4 corners, you're going to choose probably this one or this one. So I think these two answers are wrong already because they are 4 less than 2184 and 2272. So that's TSA trying to mess you up. Okay, to calculate the black border, let's re-sketch this down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the full figures, 12.5 and 10.5, and we're going to see how many 25 centimeter bricks fit in the middle. So let me just move down here. All right. So this is what the figure looks like, right? This is 10.5. This is 12.5. Okay. So again, we're going to be very careful about the corners, and we're going to think twice about them. Let's calculate just this part here, and you see how I included the corner, right? So let's calculate this part here and this part here. And we're going to accomplish that by just calculating this part, multiplying by 2, right? Multiplying for this part here. That gets us the right answer for the number of paving bricks on that length. Okay, so if we already know that the border is exactly 1 paving stone high, 1 brick high, right? The brick value is 25 by 25 centimeters. We already know the height is exactly 25. Okay, then all we need to know is how many 25 centimeters go into the 12.5 meter length. So 12.5 divided by 0.25 meters, which is 25 centimeters. Let's see, in each meter, there's going to be 4 quarter meters, right? So that's 48. And then you have half a meter, so 48 plus 2 equals 50. Okay. So we know we have, let me change colors here. We have 50 of the bricks going this way, and then we have 50 of the bricks going this way. Okay, so far we have 100 already, right? So we know that lengthwise it's going to be 100. Now let me change to blue ink here. Blue. Okay, let's calculate this part here. Okay, just these 2 portions from here to here. Look how the arrows don't go to the edge. Why am I not drawing the arrow to the upper edge here? Because we already calculated this 1 paving stone. We actually calculated all 4 paving stones. They were included in the 50 plus 50 number, right? They were included in the 50 number. We don't calculate it again because you don't need multiple pavers there. So to compensate for that, we should remove 25 centimeters, right, from the height that we're calculating. So 10.5 meters, you should remove 50 centimeters to start off. So this length from here to here is actually only 10.5 minus 0.5 equals 10 meters. Does that make sense? So 10 meters, we're going to divide that just like we did here by 0.25 meters. In each meter, there are 4 0.25 meters. There are 4 quarter meters. And that means in 10 meters, there would be 40. So here, we would need 40 pavers for the width. And don't forget the other side. Another 40 for the other side, right? So we have 50 plus 50 plus 40 plus 40 equals 180 bricks for the border. Okay, so yeah, actually I was wrong here. The trick answer would actually be 2184, because if you duplicated the extra 4 corners, you would have gotten one of these answers here, either this one or this one. And I think this answer is if you use the 20 centimeter paving stone height instead of the 25 centimeter brick height. So that might be the trick answer there. But again, we got 2,000 here for the inside paving slabs. Let me get my red ink out, or yellow. We'll use yellow. We use 2,000 here, and then we have 180 here. So the total is 2180. That's our final answer. So the answer in this case, B. You need 2,180 bricks and paving slabs for the patio.